They say traveling is like an adventure, and traveling during this pandemic has been, well, quite an adventure. So what is it going to look like as it goes forward?
Denver 7's Sean Toll is taking us 360, talking with experts, getting their predictions on when vacations and traveling may look somewhat normal again.
We all enjoy our vacations, a chance to get away,
People love to travel.
to see people and places we wouldn't otherwise get the chance to. Some more exotic than others. But right now, it's different. And when will it look the same again?
I can't predict the future. Nobody can.
It's hard to predict the future, but we're gonna try. We all want to travel again to those beaches or far off places that we really want to go, especially since we missed all of those summer vacations this year. So let's take a look in our 360 crystal ball and talk to experts throughout the travel industry on what to expect.
We're spending a lot of time and effort into cleaning and figuring out the right processes to do. But we never put a dollar value on safety as an airline.
If you have flown, you've seen what the airlines are doing to get customers comfortable. Mask requirements, modified food service, a number of different safety protocols. But how long is this how we fly?
We're going to continue to do this as long as needed, because until there is a vaccine and widespread distribution of that vaccine through the entire population, this will be a way of life for us.
Flight numbers are down significantly, and airports look, well, empty compared to what we remember. At Denver International Airport, there are less than 2/3 of the flights from 2019. As for travelers,
we're down to about 40%. So we're seeing a steady growth come back up. We are seeing growth faster than the rest of the airports in the United States.
So when we get to a year from now, the airport expects a different look. Some of it will be physical.
Things like the Great Hall, things like the gate expansion, the upgrading of the concourses. We're moving all of that as fast as possible, because with less passengers, we can be more efficient in doing construction.
They're creating new apps for passengers, especially vulnerable ones, to reserve times and security lines of the train. But for the numbers of people taking off from Denver,
next year, maybe another 20% increase. The following year, another 20% increase.
Who knows when other countries will let Americans in? But it's not hurting the airport here.
Lufthansa, Edelweiss, Iceland Air have all reached out to us and said, as soon as we can, we are going to restart those flights there.
While many inside the airline industry are doing what they can, airline experts know there's a short-term struggle.
American has said they could lay off up to 20% of their workforce. United up to 1/3 of their workforce.
We've already seen some of that. So going forward,
what will the holidays be? Well, less flights, less opportunities for those that wish to fly, higher prices.
Less flights and higher prices aren't what people want to hear. The industry is dealing with safety and economic issues as big as 9/11 and the 2008 recession combined, which means when looking at getting back to normal.
So if you extrapolate the past to predict the future, then to get to pre-COVID levels, we're looking at potentially at least 3 to 4 years.
That's a conservative view, but
pessimistic view is 5 to 10 years before we get back to where we were in 2019.
The biggest impact is business travel being down, but it affects everyone, especially hotels and resorts wanting to rebound.
We've been working all summer on this. These are new times for us, and we believe these are the right protocols to keep people safe.
Vail Resorts is working to get their new safety measures to allow more tourists back. But national travel experts say hotels, much like airlines, will be taking extreme safety measures.
You likely see a seal on the room, much like you used to see a seal sometimes on the toilet once they cleaned a toilet, just to let you know that people have been in there and they cleaned it.
Among many other protocols for spacing, capacity, and mask wearing, these will be in place for a while. But even the experts are trying to read the tea leaves.
The honest answer is that everything right now is up in the air.
And their advice?
We're very optimistic right now that next year you can actually spend your summer on the Mediterranean in Italy if that's what you normally do. But it's also going to be a good opportunity to just, really plan what you want to do next year and really figure out what matters.
At the end of the day, it's about safety. What is being done to protect you, and do you feel safe traveling? With the idea that
Summer 2021 is a summer of travel.
at least we all hope it is. Sean Toll, Denver 7.
So where do you think travel is going in the near future? Was there a perspective that we missed? If so, email us at 360@thedenverchannel.com. You can also reach out to us on Facebook or Twitter. We'll be right back.